Hello everybody, we should be live now. Let me just push that door too. Everything should be fine. Yes, everything is fine now. That is all that matters. How are we doing in the chat? How's everyone? How's it going? Are you ready to see some gaming today? What's new? All that. Let's go, shall we? So, where we left off yesterday, the bloody pig mission glitched. Now, I got it to work. The pig mission has worked. Now there is a windmill here. I'm sorry, but I fired it up. I was straight in the pig mission. I thought, if this glitches again, it will just be a colossal waste of time. So, I got it done. It's done. Everything's fine. The pig mission is now done and dealt with, and it's an awesome gaming moment. Scott Garland, James Rostron, how you doing, pal? Seriously, I ruined my sleep for this. I am very sorry about that, Pudgy Panda. But shit occurs. There are 42 people watching. That is officially the meaning of life. Oh, it's dropped. I guess this is not the meaning of life anymore. Okay, right. Here we are. Found Norris. And this is the part where Connor goes stalking. What's going on, lads? Yep. Norris tries again. Featuring a life lesson on why stalking is bad. This game is really quiet today. Is that me or is that?
Bad news. She did not like the
flowers.
flowers.
Oh no.
She tossed them aside.
Toss the flowers.
But Prudence was certain.
I knew Miriam was not the type for flowers.
I will uncover this mystery myself, Norris.
I fucking love
Right,
Norris.
but please don't let her see you. She will think I'm bizarre.
Oh, shit. Hang on. Sorry. There we go. Sorry, I had to respond to a snap there. My favourite tattoo studio, the one that I go to all the time, has moved, which is pretty cool, apparently. Apparently they've chosen now, of all times, to move. Why does Connor look even more disabled in the remaster? I don't know, man. He looks like the kind of guy that would steal an old man's wheelchair and attach turbo rockets to it and go Autobots roll out and then fly off. And that, you can quote me on that. Can you do a face reveal? No, never will I do a face reveal. If you want to see my face, you can check my Instagram, which is at fishy with an E. I think there's 2 E's on the end. Fishy, the channel name with 2 E's on the end. Or you can head over to a video of mine that I post once every month called Actual Comments, in which I post my face. And this rabbit is going to fucking die, because that is what capitalism is, killing rabbits. Let's get the likes up, shall we? I think we can at least achieve 50 likes at this early stage in the game. Oh god, why is the rabbit fucked? I can't be arsed with that rabbit. I've got women to stalk. I can't believe I just said that out loud. But you know how it is, honestly. I pride myself on not being a creepy weirdo, but today I'm gonna be a creepy weirdo purely because. I like, this is the most fucking... This is the most fucking, I don't know, weird...
Can I help you, Connor? Is this something to do with Norris?
Yes, I'm stalking you because of Norris, you disgusting. I like how bloody Connor does not take no for an answer. He doesn't even respond to her. He'd probably be best off... Probably be best off just asking, talking to her. But no, you know what he does instead? He stalks her. Oh no, the knife is broke, which is really peak for her, I guess. Why is there a cauldron there full of blood? Besides the fact that she's a hunter. She's a... What is that noise? Hang on. Do you hear the noise? Hey, my dude, I'm going to sleep. Night, my peeps. Take it easy.
She might appreciate a new knife. That blade has seen its prime.
Why is there just a...
Doing?
Why is there just a wolf here?
Can I help you, Connor? Is this something to do with Norris?
Oh my god, this game.
Why are you poking around my camp?
She's really defensive about the fact that I show up out of nowhere and poke around her camp. She's not about that life. Am I late? No, we started 5 minutes ago. You're pretty early compared to a lot of people, I guess. In a sense. Almost 200,000 subscribers. Oh god, why does this... I'm running out of arrows because every time I get the shot off on these fucking rabbits, they run around trees and my arrow hits the tree. Tell Norris about your discovery. Hunter woman likes knives. What a discovery. It's like asking if Ted Bundy likes crowbars. You're right there, sir. Oh, can I kill the cow? I want to kill this cow. It's farming. Battery farming. Good day, fishy. Destiny 28. How you doing, pal? Are you going to do a special video about something celebrating it? I really don't know. Case by case basis. When it comes to milestones, I really struggle to think of something special that I can do. Will you do Tyranny of King Washington? Yeah, once I'm done with the main story, that is. Yeah, I will shift onto Tyranny and it will be
Norris,
done.
I looked around her camp and it seems she needs a new hunting knife. The one she is using has seen better days.
Oh, oui. That seems more right for her. I'll think on it. Merci.
Miner can now produce level 3 minerals. Okay. That's Norris tries again. Let's talk to Norris, not Connor. Jesus, I am for today at least. Just Connor, innit? Right, let's go.
Norris, how is the mine? Is there anything worth your time down there?
Most definitely. Copper, Connor. And a healthy amount of it.
Excellent. I am glad. I've been meaning to ask, is Norris a common French name?
My real name is not Norris. It's Maurice.
But you told me...
I did. When I arrived in Boston, people started calling me Norris. And I got tired of correcting them all the time. Just before we met, I had been talking with that lady at the pub. She said she liked my name, Norris. I decided to stick with it.
Would you prefer I called you by your real name?
Nah. Everybody here knows me as Norris. Miriam included. Names can change, but people stay the same. Isn't that right? Connor?
What is up with the voice acting?
Very true.
Oh my god. Okay, hang on a second. I just figured that one out. Norris is like, names can change, but people stay the same. Isn't that right, Connor? And that emphasis on Connor's like, I know that's not your real name, pal. It's just bullshit. Oh god. Norris saw through that bullshit like a madman. Well, now I guess we go into the frontier for a minute. I want to see if we can find anything out here first that might be of value to us. Can Ubisoft for sure hire better voice actors? Yeah, sometimes the voicing can come across as a little bit unusual, a little bit dead in this game. But at least they also don't have silly accents as well, besides from maybe Norris there. Right, okay, there's nothing out here for me to explore. Viewpoints are shit, and break the game. There is no point. Let's go on an adventure into Boston. Well, once in Boston, I can purchase shit. You know, I could just do this, couldn't I? Can you say the real name of Connor Fishy? I mean, I could try, but it would not probably go off too well. Like, I've always struggled to try to pronounce words that have colons right in the middle of them. There's some liberation missions up there that I think we should do, but first I should tend to my arsenal to make sure I'm all ready for that shit. That boy.
What do you need, my friend?
Is that guy French or German? What? Said mein friend, so I assume he's a German man. Let's switch up the outfit a little bit. Why is Connor walking into nothing? Let's go. Oh, that outfit, this one. Yeah, it's nice. Don't bug me about the viewpoint, it's not worth it. All it does is glitch the game and you just get ambience. You just get the viewpoint ambience playing through cutscenes and it kills the atmosphere a little bit. And I don't want to kill the atmosphere with glitches. And the only way to fix it is to fast travel or to just quit. Just give up there and then. What are you saying? But that is going to absolutely no. Just don't want it on the map. Any news on the next AC game? Vikings and shit.
Empty that purse. God-forsaken, piss off. You want to catch a beat? You won't. Leave off him.
He's gone. It's just another day for around here.
Hi, boy. Nodes right level top one. James Rostron, you absolute legend, doing absolute bits on this day. I really do appreciate you, James. With that super chat, much appreciated. Have a riot, gamers. See that's how you finesse guards in this game. They're really hard to shake when you've got them on your back.
Empty that purse. God-forsaken dogs. Give me piss off. You want to catch a beating? Get you won't catch him. Leave off him.
Ah, Christ. I'm pretty sure I popped 2 arrows in him, but okay.
God, he won't be troubling me any longer. Thank you, mister. Just kind of getting used to being robbed by the rude, sadly enough.
Doing my best to disappear on this McDay. Being on the back of this horse is exactly where I want it to be. I'm so glad that this game knows exactly what I want. Oh, this is hard work. But the notoriety system in this game is incredibly harsh, and I mean, if you committed murders in a city, you'd expect it to be, but it is still a little bit on the harsh side as far as games are concerned.
God-forsaken dogs. Give me all your coin. You know how this works. You bastard. Hey, before I suck you one. Piss off. You want to catch a beating? Get closer. Keep moving, mate.
Oh my god, there's another one.
Hey, thanks, stranger. Those chaps have been running the place late. Good that somebody's finally standing up.
I don't know how I finessed that, but okay. Like, that is called absolute finesse. I ran around a haystack and disappeared, and my guys didn't know it was me. Right, in a bit, boys. Oh god, hello, boys. It's definitely wasn't me. Thank you. Sorry, boy. Right, let's waddle on into this place and see who's in here. Presume it's this fella.
So you're the lad. Neighborhood could use more men of action like yourself.
My name is Connor.
That's a lovely name for a man from Wales. What's your real name?
Radohan Gedon.
A strong name. You should use it. Mine's Duncan. Plain as they come. If you've the time to spare, I'd urge you to keep on doing what you're doing. This infernal guy needs to be stopped.
Everyone sees through Connor's name.
Your work is bearing fruit, my boy. And I'm close to figuring out who's orchestrating this ugly symphony. But something's got people spooked beyond the usual gang stuff. Odd. Anyway, keep on it.
I do find it really funny that everyone sees right through that bullshit. There you go, and your name's not Connor. Which goes to show that Achilles does not know what the fuck he's clapping on about. Oh, this is the Paul Revere thing, isn't it? Oh no. Not Paul Revere.
Ah, Connor! What a relief. You came. Allow me to introduce you to William Dawes and Robert Newman.
Your letter said John Pitcairn was here.
Aye. He's readying an assault on Lexington, where Adams and Hancock have taken shelter. After that, he will march on Concord, hoping to destroy our weapons and supplies. You must help us.
Only tell me where to find him, and I will put a stop to this.
He has
Those ones, why are you all being so mean about? What do you want a response on?
Cannot hope to
Modern.
match him by yourself. But fear not, for you will not have to.
You lot
We
being
have
mean
an
as fuck.
entire army of our own.
What do you want a
merely
response on?
awaiting the order to
Please don't
take
tell
up
me you
arms.
want to know what.
Then you must call upon them.
Indeed. You and I.
How do you feel about an
Cross
Assassin's
Charles
Creed game
River,
where most assassins
rouse
come
the
together and?
boys. William, are you due to take the overland route? Do the same.
Yeah, nah.
Robert,
That
I
is
need you
enough.
up in Christchurch.
No, I heard most
Like
assassins come together
two
and I was
lanterns
instantly like,
are enemy
no,
foes by sea.
stop.
No time for dawdling, my friend. We have lives to save. Come on.
Congrats to 0 dislikes. Congratulations on jinxing it. Let's get to 100 likes, by the way. We can do that.
Huh. They've only left a single horse.
See what I mean? You've
We'll
just
have to
had to
ride
go and do
together.
it, didn't you?
You take the reins, I'll navigate. Quickly, Connor, get on the horse.
See, you said congratulations on 0 dislikes, and then you invited 5 clowns out of the
I'll guide you
woodwork.
towards those we need to alert. Follow my directions, and we'll be done in no time. Excellent! We are right on course!
Classic gaming.
I believe we are on course. Redcoats. What are they doing here?
They must be scouts.
I'm not in open conflict. I've run off. You can tell me to go left, Conan. and has a great time.
Go left up here.
Like right here. See how well that works.
Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. Left.
Unless, in case you haven't noticed, we're in someone's back garden.
Excellent. We are right on course. Left. I believe we are on course. Here we are. Best to continue on foot. This is it. You have got the right place.
Here we are. Bits must be done.
Let everyone know that the regulars marched for Lexington and Concord.
The British are coming!
Back in the saddle, my friend. We have more people to warn.
Oh, he's really enthusiastic.
I believe we are on course.
That's the sound of an angry cat.
Yes, this is it. This is the way. Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. I believe we are on course. Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. I believe we are on course. Careful, Connor. There might be other scouts around. Left!
Left. Oh, yes.
Keep going! Go left up here.
I presume this is not the place.
Left! Go left up here. Here we are. Best to continue on foot. This is it. You have got the right place.
Here we are, gamers. Have you checked out State of Decay yet? Not yet.
Spread the word. The regulars are coming out.
At once!
I believe we are on course.
Don't be drinking bleach. Believe it or not, I've done it before. What?
I believe we are on course.
That's not something that you just casually do.
Yes, this is it. This is the way.
That is very curious.
To the right, Connor. To the right.
In case you haven't noticed, there are fucking redcoats there, man. Bloody horse doesn't do bits.
Does any of this look familiar to you, Connor? Yes, this is exactly where we need
It wasn't
to be.
Pepsi. Someone would put in a jug and
Safer
kid me
if we
thought it was
approach the
juice, so...
houses on foot.
Jesus Christ. That can't be good for you.
This is it. You have got the right place.
This is why bleach is usually in big bottles that are very clearly marked as bleach.
The regulars are coming.
Here, we're here. Get them!
I prefer this version of Connor's robes.
Faster! We need to get away from them.
This is the fastest this bloody horse goes, man.
Faster! We need to get away from them. Find a way to get rid of them, Connor.
Doing my best here.
That was much too close for comfort.
The lighting was horrid and I
Let us
couldn't
take
see where I
care
was
to
going.
avoid any further surprises. To the left, Connor.
In case you haven't noticed, there's no way of going to the left.
Yes, this is it. This is the way.
So I didn't have to turn left after all.
Yes, this is exactly where we need to be.
Katie, this sounds like a you problem.
Left.
Does it sound like a Katie problem?
Keep going.
Oh, hello.
Best to continue on foot.
Classic Katie gamer drinking bleach as a child and then hitting the dab. Oh no. Why?
This is it. You have got the right place.
Right, we're really close to 100 likes, so let's smash that in.
Where the devil is he?
Are you sure we are in the right place?
Well, sure, I'm sure. Prescott?
He's just been doing some dirty raping in there.
Listen, the regulars are out. You need to rally your men. And, put on some trousers.
At once.
Reach the Hancock Clark house in Lexington. That is the place for me. Oh god, this is hard work. Navigating things really slowly. I wish I could get the horse to spur, but no. Game says no, that's not allowed. What outfit's Connor wearing? This is the... I've already forgotten. Jamestown outfit or something?
Welcome to Lexington, Connor. Now let's find Hancock and Adams. No sign of Dawes. I hope he's all right.
Okay, here we are. Whee! There's one improvement that I really like about the remaster. It's that in cutscenes you're wearing the color of outfit that you actually chose to wear.
Good to see you.
You need to leave. The Redcoats are coming.
Aye, so Williams told us. Let them conduct their little search. They'll find nothing.
You don't understand. Pitcairn intends to kill you.
I'm afraid it's true.
I suppose we have no choice then but to go. What of you three?
Dawes and I will continue on to Concord. Connor, it's best you stay here and help our man John Parker hold the town. It'll give us time to spread the word.
I approve. This is your favourite AC game, is it? Oh, okay. It's definitely far from mine, but okay. Got such a punchable face. I want to deck him across the chin right now. I guess. I mean, you could punch him across the chin a little bit. Oh no, not this place. That's you, John Parker.
Stand your ground, men! Don't fire! Unless fired upon!
He's got a bit of a cough going on him.
But if they mean to have a war, let it begin here!
Pitcairn!
Oh no.
Disperse, you damn rebels! Lay down your arms and disperse! What the deuce are you doing?
What the deuce?
Ravens! Traitors!
They are not coming back. You will have to make do with those who remain.
Don't you lecture me on up. Return fire! Return fire! You need to get to Concord and warn the others.
Ah, yes, battles and that.
Show this to whoever leads there. Should be a man by the name of James Barrett. Go on now.
He's having a bad day, is that guy?
Come on, we'll meet up with the others in Concord.
See, now I can spur the horse.
Get moving, men. We've little time.
Why does the horse keep stopping?
Stick together, boys, and keep the pace.
There we are, let's go.
Help! What's happening?
Gaming. Bam.
Everyone run! They're taking prisoners! Run!
Look, it's a pub.
Look, the redcoats are taking captives. We have to help. They're over that way.
I'm not letting you run. What happens?
Come on, boys, attack. Back to it. The intense music can kick off again if it wants to.
No! Head for the hills! I've got a surprise for that lobster back!
Do you now? That guy reminds me of that random woman on Facebook who commented, "I will destroy ISIS." So, you know, it goes. It's your favourite assassin. JK, JK. Thank God you're joking.
The regulars are on the march.
You don't say. And why do you think I'm men up here? Go home, or you get yourself killed. Enough to worry about without some green boy looking to play it hero.
I can vouch for him. John Parker as well. Where's Revere?
Captured?
What?
Fear not. That man's no stranger to sticky situations. He'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
You ladies finished gossiping? Parker seems to believe you're not completely useless, so I suppose there's a thing or two you might be able to help with. When the fighting starts, we'll need to hold those positions there. They're critical to the defense of Concord. Good boys. Not used to soldiering, they need some with the experience to direct them. That's something you can do. You'd best be telling the truth.
You have my word.
Then I suppose all that's left to do is wait.
His voice is really, really forced. I don't know what it is about that guy, but it's really sort of heavy. It's heavy and croaky and...
Sir! Man the barricades! No! Ensure my men hold those positions. If the Red Devils break through, we're finished.
What would you have me do?
Listen carefully. The Redcoats will form firing lines. Order the men to shoot just before the line is ready. Too soon and they'll miss their targets. Too late, and the enemy will open fire first.
Understood.
And if any of those bastards make it through, engage them. You must keep my men alive.
You're wearing a red outfit to cover up the blood because you're British. In case you haven't noticed, there's red on the American flag as well. Dovahkiin, this looks the same as the past versions. Fair enough, man.
Hold fire! Go! Hold fire! Wait for the signal.
But cheers for the super chat though, Dovahkiin.
Open fire. Wait for my signal.
Right, gamer.
Wait for the shoot. Hold fire. Go. Make ready. Go.
Lovely gaming. Fucking gaming.
Fire. Wait for the signal. Go.
Make ready.
It's a bit of hefty full sync right there.
Wait for my signal. Fire now.
Let's go.
Make ready. Hold fire. Go. Wait for the signal. Fire!
I'm enjoying doing bits on these guys.
Prepare yourself. Shoot. Hold fire.
They're reloading still, which is
Open fire.
a bit annoying, but okay.
Hold fire. Go.
I like how they're slowly overwhelming us, but we still managed to force them to retreat.
Wait for my signal. Prepare yourself. Fire!
Die in that.
Wait for my signal. Hold fire. Go. Wait for my signal. Wait for the signal. Go. Make ready.
There we go. Lovely.
Fall back. Fall back.
Ah, it's coming out. What's that? What's coming out? N-word meme is old, indeed. The N-word is not a fucking meme. It's not, it's a racial slur, isn't it? The original version of the Ezio trilogy better than the Ezio collection? Not really.
Monster to do something
Remaster
like
makes it lovely.
At least they're gone.
Gaming.
Struck when I had the chance. Do you know where Pitcairn could have gone?
Back into the withered bosom of the British, no doubt. So that he may regroup and plan his next atrocity.
I need to find him. Every day I wait, more will suffer.
Chin up, friend. Many who should have died today now live because of you.
And what of them?
We do the best we can with what we've got.
It is not enough.
Would you want an American Civil War AC game? Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't be against it. I don't really care at this point, but thank you for the super chat again. Lexington and Concord have been done in, and those are the bits. Yeah, I did okay sync wise on that one. Don't care, didn't ask. Plus your testicles have been cut off. What did that mean?
The glorious cause. I beg they will accept my most cordial thanks for this distinguished testimony of their approbation. But lest some unlucky event should happen, unfavorable to my reputation, I beg it may be remembered by every gentleman in the room that I, this day, declare with utmost sincerity, I do not think myself equal to the command I am honored with.
Truly, there
As
is
to
no
pay,
man better
sir,
suited
I
to the
beg
task.
leave to assure
Really?
the Congress that
I
as
can
no
think of several.
pecuniary consideration could have
Charles
tempted me
Lee.
to have accepted this arduous employment at the
Do I
expense
know
of my
you?
domestic
I would
ease
not
and
expect you
happiness.
to remember.
I do
Come,
not
Connor.
wish to make
There's someone
any
I want you to
profit from it.
meet.
I will keep an exact account of my expenses.
Sorry to pull you away
Those
like that,
I
but
doubt not they
the
will
last
discharge,
thing we need
and
is
that
the
is
two
all
of
I
you
desire.
coming to blows. Now, Connor, allow me to introduce you to our newly appointed Commander-in-Chief, George Washington.
Ah, so you're the one who saved Sam and John at Lexington.
It was the Patriots who did that. I merely lent support.
As humble as he is brave. We could use more men like you. I'm sorry, but if you'll excuse me, I should attend to Charles over there. He looks none too happy about being passed over for command. It was good to meet you, Connor.
Tell me you have news of Pitcairn.
I'm told he's taken shelter in Boston, where he's guarded by 1,000 redcoats. The only way you're gonna get at him is if we draw him out. And lucky for you, we're launching an offensive against the city in order to do just that. Israel Putnam has been given command of our forces. Present this to him and he'll provide whatever aid you require. You'll find him at the encampment on Bunker Hill.
You have my thanks.
No need. It's the least I could do. Pitcairn's a dangerous man. The sooner we're rid of him, the better.
I would say the same of Charles Lee.
Now that's an altogether different beast. Let us leave it for another day. Best you head to Boston, Connor.
Absolute bits. Why is Connor's hair so dark? I guess it's a natural thing. This is where Achilles shows up out of nowhere. Haha, classic. That's not him, it's Samuel Adams. I thought it was Achilles for a moment.
Still here, are you?
I was just wondering, what happens now?
There's quite a lot to do. Commander Washington must determine when and where we'll strike next. And we need to get to work on our message.
Message?
We must contact the broadsheets at once. Ensure it's clear to everyone that it was the Loyalists who fired first in Lexington.
But no one knows who fired first.
Why do they have American accents and doesn't exist yet?
We'll determine public opinion.
This seems dishonest.
It's a colonial accent.
But so what? People must believe we acted in self-defense, else we've committed treason.
But you have.
Better to bow and scrape before a tyrant, then? Is that what you suggest?
No, of course not. No one should be denied freedom. And yet, to change the truth, it seems a dangerous road to travel.
Understand, Connor. This is a war fought not just on the battlefield, but within hearts and minds as well. There's nothing wrong with a bit of theater, especially if it saves lives.
Okay, well, that is... can I go up the stairs? I wonder what's up here. Yeah, no, the accent is more like a colonial thing, and that's what became the American accent. It's my birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday for tomorrow. Right, let's dip homage. Wooden War Club is now available in shops. Sorry, I got here late, lads. I had to do some shopping. That's fine. Shopping is important. I would go that way, but I'm curious, mighty, as to if there's anything back here for me yet. Doverkin, last super chat. Enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers, Doverkin. I really do appreciate the super chats, man. They're incredibly helpful. Thank you. No, there's no Homestead missions, so Blade's not here yet. So let's go this way. Let's get it done. Gaming I agree with. Do you watch anime? No. The surgical mask in my hair together make me blind. Fair enough. AC3 memes are great, are they? I mean, some are. Depends on the meme, depends on how dead it is. Like, where is Charles Lee? Give me no. It seems your tongue has tasted sour grapes is alright. There's another one that I'm not quite... I think that was it. It seems the tongue has tasted sour grapes, which is funny. Look at that gigantic tree there. Doing this viewpoint will achieve nothing for me.
Hold and state your business!
If I walk past him, will he shoot me? No, he won't, you dickhead.
I'm looking for Israel Putnam.
On whose orders?
Samuel Adams.
Stay healthy, fishy. That's what I'm trying to do.
Follow me.
That tree is like my PP, except it's gigantic. You mean the general shape of all over the place? It reminds you of your penis. Because, okay. Right, here we are.
This is not Bunker Hill.
Aye, it's Briggs. There's been some disagreement as to where we should encamp.
Any news from Boston?
The Tories aren't moving, and any time we try to press them, we lose a dozen men. I think Putnam and the others plan to assemble artillery on these hills. A good shelling might make the Redcoats rethink their strategy.
And what of John Pitcairn?
That bastard's the cagiest of the bunch. He's appeared time to time to taunt us or send regards by way of cannon fire. It's all right, though. He'll have what's coming to him soon enough.
Fish didn't expect that. Oh, I'm just reading messages in chat. Let's get the likes up to 2. No, let's get the likes up to 150. That's a good number, I think.
Putnam's just up ahead. You can't miss him. I don't care much for your excuses, gentlemen. We should be building on Bunker Hill. Breeds is closer to the city, but it is also closer to their artillery. Our orders came from men so divorced from the situation, we are compelled by reason to employ our own faculties to make a proper determination. More than I can understand even half that nonsense you just uttered. What's not to understand? I'm trying to ensure our victory. What would you know about victory? I killed a she-wolf in her den armed with only a knife. I escaped the Kanawagha Indians who sought to burn me alive. And I was the sole survivor of a shipwreck during the Battle of Havana. So you will excuse me if I choose not to follow this.
Gaming time.
I rest my case. I'm going back to Bunker Hill. Good day, gentlemen.
General Putnam.
What?
I'm looking for John Pitcairn. I was told you would be able to help me find him.
He's tucked away inside that city with no reason to leave. As long as that ship continues its assault, we'll never flush him out.
But if the ship was silenced?
Oh, then John might be forced to get off his arse and come forward.
I shall fly this flag to signal my success.
And I shall speak fondly of you at your funeral.
Ha! Kind of took that a little bit too personally. I think. I wouldn't have faith in Connor either. Oh God. What the fuck happened there? Battle time. Oh my God. Oh dear. They just got shelled. Okay, we're dipping off. So much for being a nice man. The full sync literally does not matter. We have done... Fuck full sync. What's he doing there? Like, what is he doing there? It's like, I am this ship's general man. No. Oh boy. It's me with my sword out. Let's go over in this general direction and go say hello to the other ship. He doesn't need to do full sync. You failed full sync. I don't want to do full sync. Why the fuck would I restrict how I play the game to the very niche parameters that Ubisoft wants you to play them? Can't imagine something more dull than playing the game exactly how everyone else plays them. Like, why the fuck would I even bother playing it? Might as well make it a fucking movie if you're gonna tell me how to play the game. And goodbye. Well, all the optional objectives there have been fucked. They did make Assassin's Creed movie, yes, and it was wank. My point is, if it's going to be a game, why restrict people with full sync and bloody optional objectives that you put in so that they matter for completionists? Like, why? What is the fucking point? Just let people play the game so they want to play the games. Why didn't that bloody... There's a cutscene there that's just gone. What? There's a cutscene there that is just gone. There's a cool cutscene as well. I kind of like that cutscene. It's gone. It's optional, you don't need to do it, I know, but if you wanted to get 100%, you'd need to. It's more restrictive than you think. It's Ubisoft going, you can play it how you want, but here's how you should play it. No, I don't like being told how I should play a game if you give me the option to play it in any other way. Follow the Patriots. Don't need to get 100%. No, you don't. But it's Ubisoft saying, here's what you should do. Like, that's what bothers me about 100% sync, and that's why I'm glad they removed it. I hated the sync objective. That just didn't make any sense to me. What does it do? It doesn't do anything for me to try. Why should I bother?
The enemy advances, and you tremble. They've better numbers, you say. Better weapons, better training. But I do not fear. And neither should you. For what they have in material, they lack in conviction and care. But not us.
Just telling you how the protagonist did it. Yeah, but it's a stupid mechanic either way. Like, trying to justify the stupid mechanic does not make the stupid mechanic any less stupid.
So maintain vigilance. Serve your ammo.
They removed it because they realised how annoying it was.
All else, men, do not fire until you see the whites of their eyes.
Well, I'll be damned. You did it.
That was quite a speech.
Lies, all of it, I'm afraid. Still, such words have carried us thus far.
And what of Pitcairn?
He's left Boston, as I said he would, and set up camp on Molten Hill. There's no good way to get at him. Not with that maelstrom brewing down below. I suppose you could circle around a bit and wait for us to thin their ranks.
There is no time.
Have you ever met a Karen? Can't say I have.
That's twice today you proposed the impossible.
I see no other choice.
Not because you're mad as a March hare, son.
The missions in Red Dead Redemption 2 are very linear. They could do with a little bit of opening up in some sense as well. The whole point of Red Dead Redemption 2, though, is it's the story. It gives you like bronze, silver, gold, and it's basically the same as the optional objectives thing. Do I care about that? Again, no. It kind of annoys me a little bit, but it isn't as in your face. It doesn't tell you if you've failed, like, on screen. And you're right, at the same time, it is a bit... it probably shouldn't be like that, because it makes it seem a little bit linear in itself. I think some of the missions in Red Dead Redemption 2 could do with a bit of opening up. Like, I know that the game exists now, it's how it is, that's fine, as is these. But I mean, if they were ever to do another Red Dead game, which I'm sure they will eventually, I think I'd appreciate a bit more open gameplay, if you get me. The ability to approach things how you want to. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 in some missions actually does give you like the choice to do things one way or another. Like either break into, for example, the house, break into it at night, or break into it during the day. I love how I can't hide. Alright, boys. Well, that's another full sync thing that's going to fail. This mission is from the trailer. Not done justice in the game, really, let's be honest. Oh, God. I just kicked him and he died. Lovely. I'm really hopeful Lot 76 is a one-off for Bethesda.
Why did you do this?
To protect Adams and Hancock and those they serve. You meant to kill
I'm not so sure.
Are you mad?
The kick of death.
I wanted only to parley.
Absolutely.
There was so much to discuss. To explain. You put an end to that now.
If you speak true, then I will carry your last words to them.
They must lay down their arms. They must stop this war.
Why them and
I
not
love
the
that
Redcoats?
bottom tapping there, Fisher. What do you mean? You mean the button tapping? Well, I have to press the buttons, otherwise nothing happens on the
They
screen.
would have succeeded had you let me play my part.
Part of the puppeteer.
Or better, we hold the strings on another.
No, the strings should be severed. All should be free.
And we should live forever on castles in the sky. You wield your blade like a man, but your mouth like a child. And more will die now. Because of that.
Sahoin jänerene o teenam da setakwe. Tini o ne yaho teena tam da setakwe.
What happened to the other two kilt men that I didn't kill? Okay, never mind. We're just running off now. That guy sounds like Soap from Modern Warfare with that Scottish accent. Oh my god, that guy is covered in mud.
How dare you sneak up on me like that? Why don't you just go out there and just help this camp retreat? Don't ever do that again, you hear me? God damn it!
General Putnam.
You live.
The same cannot be said for Pitcairn.
Well done, I suppose. But it matters little now. I'm ordering a full retreat. We have lost too many in exchange for too little. If the Tories want this hill so badly, let them have it. Boston is the true prize.
We have a bigger problem.
What do you mean? This can't be right. It says they plan to murder Washington.
I love how it ends really abruptly there. It probably shouldn't be doing that. It should probably end a bit nicer than that, but no. It just ends abruptly. Sequence 7 complete. That is what we call gaming. They took us I don't know what to do. Is that a Cuban cigar? I mean, why don't you ask him?
My enemy is tenacious. When money failed them, they took to force. But I have slain Johnson and Pitcairn both, ending their plots. George Washington now rallies the colonists, and their march towards freedom begins in earnest. Little wonder, then, that the Templars now want him dead. They seek to reshape this land into something cold and ordered, something soulless. And he is an obstacle. I must save him, that his cause can flourish and my people remain safe. But the more I prod, the greater the chance I am discovered. The Templars believe their men lost the revolution. In their eyes, the assassins are gone and scattered, no longer a threat. But I fear they will soon discover the truth, and me along with it. I must tread carefully.
How fares the hunt, Connor?
There is progress, but I worry it is not enough.
You must strike where you need it most. What if you pursued Charles Lee and your father? What then of Paul Revere and the soldiers at Lexington?
Soldiers? There were no soldiers in those towns, only men and women who were forced to defend themselves.
Is this not why you fight? To protect your people? Your struggle is the colonist struggle. In helping one, you help the other.
Let's get the likes up, shall we, gamers?
Encouraging words from one who thought mine a fool's errand.
Make no mistake, I still do. But I can't help but feel some pride in your success.
And why should I give you any credit?
Then don't. But first, return the robe and the blade and the darts and all of the years of training and knowledge I have bestowed upon you. Return these, and then your words may have some merit.
Connor is an angry teen.
Or you could just admit that you are wrong.
Oh, child, please, you've killed 2 men. One more salesman than soldier. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that to impress me.
Is that so, old man? Or perhaps we should step outside. I will gladly demonstrate how easily I could trounce.
Connor, this is Benjamin Talmadge. His father was one of us, no need for secrecy. I think he has something he wants to say.
Achilles tells me you've uncovered a plot to murder the commander-in-chief.
Yes, but I have only false starts and dead ends to show for it.
Not anymore, my friend. Thomas Hickey's your man, and I aim to help you catch him.
Why is this man so fucking hideous? He looks like somebody drew a smiley face on a peanut.
Going to New York.
You're gonna replay Odyssey like George? Never. Not even once. I will never touch Odyssey again so long as I live and breathe. If I can help it. That is, of course, which, you know me, usually I can't. Usually views hit rock bottom and I go, you know what would be funny? And then I do something really bad. Which AC do you think deserves a sequel? I'd take a what? I mean, they're all. I mean, they're all sequels to one another. Same universe. The modern day wise, it sort of progresses, though it doesn't really feel like it's connected to any fucking thing. But if you're on about the characters, Edward could have done with one. Wouldn't have hurt Connor either, to be fair to him. Bayek for sure. These beehives that I'm standing on. Oh, that makes sense. Why don't you like Odyssey? In simple answers, because it hurts to play. It just hurts my brain. Such a fucking dreadful game. In every sense of the word, just pure bad. Oh god. I can't even begin to explain. I made a few videos talking about it. A big video that I agree with on a lot of points, if not every single point made, is James's Assassin's Creed Odyssey broke me video. Which I believe is true. Why doesn't Bayek come across the part of the Trident of Eden? I don't know.
I know where to get iron, but the mine belongs to the English.
Will it take long to gather?
No. A couple of blasts and I will have what I need. I just need you to stand watch. I will wait for you at the mine. It's not far, just off the property.
That's what we like. Mechanics is fun, story's kind of dull. We're talking about Odyssey because the mechanics bother me as well. Why do you play the remastered one? Because it's just the remastered. You feel the version is better than the original. Because I've done playthroughs of the original version on my channel before, but I've never done a full playthrough of Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on the channel. So I thought, you know what, I'll do that because what's the worst that could happen, you know? And it feels really weird. I thought you said it was just off the property. It's a bit further than just that, don't you think, pal? Also, why is it that Big Dave is so late in the game? Connor is a badass in my opinion, just saying. I mean, he's naive as fuck, and that never changes. If you're on about his combat ability, that's not questionable, but he's not exactly the kind of guy that would walk away from an explosion without looking at it. If that's what you mean. Yeah, he ain't that street, if you will. No. He's awkward too. The general is more badass. The general? Who's the general? Honestly, should be decanonized. It should be more than decanonized. Every copy should be tracked down and burnt. It's like the Star Wars holiday special or Christmas special of the fucking... I think it's holiday special, isn't it? Of the fucking Assassin's Creed universe. It's fucking pain. And it exists. And I cannot believe that it exists. My copy is digital. Well, same. They're fine. I think it's physical copies. Let me leave. Why did it keep opening the menu again? It's the Atari of Assassin's Creed. Destroy a console if your copy is digital. Owning Odyssey should be declared a war crime. I guess. The bloody hell is that feather? Is Origins the best AC game in your opinion? No. I love leading questions. A leading question is where you ask for my opinion by giving away yours. Love the video where James mocks people about the game titled Odyssey, a marvel of a game. I mean, I think he's more mocking the game. Anyone who takes someone else's difference of opinion too personally online, where you can just not watch it, just needs to stop. It needs to chill out. With a game, it's different. Like, you could say, well, just don't play the game. But when you're paying money for it, when it's a consumer item, when people buy that shit, it's your obligation to say, what the fuck? You know? What gives? Odyssey has good graphics. Does it? What? I mean, it's not a marvel of. It's not a graphical marvel.
My guess is the bang will bring some unhappy English.
I'd argue that game's 5 years older than it last looked better. But that's just one of them.
Looks like you have a little time.
I know it sounds like I have nothing good to say about Odyssey. That is because I have nothing good to say about Odyssey. I can borrow these, even though Origins looks better than Odyssey. It sure does. I could kill that rabbit with an explosion. Goodbye, rabbit. Died an explosive death. Is my dinner. What quality was that rabbit pelt in? Damaged because it got bombed. I mean, what did you expect? Just Alt F4 if you play Odyssey.
I think they are coming.
Oh yes, I'd love to Alt F4 about now. You're mine? Boys. Why is everyone shooting at me and none of you hit? That's not your mine. You're right. I think the joke was that by the end of that DLC, that roof was actually yours. Because you owned the roof. Because you owned the house. And that barrel is coming back towards me. Where is Norris even hiding to? Okay. Why is the Star Wars Holiday Special your favourite Star Wars? Jesus Christ. Haha! Peasant. I'm sorry, the combat brought me here. I didn't. I'm quite sure. Oh fuck. I should probably not have done that. I'm curious about the Vikings era game. If it actually had Ragnar. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to fuck that. I've you on watching you for almost a year. It's good to be back. It's good to have you back. Whenever someone lists AC2 with Brotherhood as their best game, I feel as if people see in the nostalgia goggles and just like the story. There's a bit more to it than that. It's the nostalgia as well. Like, this is a game you played back in the day, you know? Ages ago, long time ago. Huge feels. Great soundtrack, great story, great characters. Open world content isn't always dull in Brotherhood especially. There's lots of cool stuff like the Romulus tombs, the Christina memories, the courtesan assignment, the thief assignments, the mercenary... Well, they're assassinations, aren't they? They don't have mercenary assignments in that one. The Brotherhood system. There's more to it than just the story. I mean, it might not be the most graphically pleasant game, and the gameplay can sure at times be clunky, and the combat is easy and honestly, as a result, probably not the best. It's just too piss. There's a lot of fun to it. And then there's the history as well. And you get the history behind the characters. You have the glyphs, the puzzles. It's just it's far more well crafted than you're giving credit there. So no, I don't think it's just nostalgia goggles. I think it's because those are genuinely great games. Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, the first one, Revelations, sure. Black Flag is another great one that I really like playing. And Origins as well. Yeah, I love a bit of Origins. Those two for different reasons. Black Flag's a great personal story. Darwin McDevitt's writing is on point. Characters are great in Black Flag. Soundtrack is incredible. Naval's at its peak, I think. I mean, combat's a bit tedious again, but you know how it goes. Repost to the AC2 and Brotherhood comment I made that you forgot to read. Origins and AC4 achieves a good story, but the gameplay mechanics are overall better. But what about the puzzle aspect? What about the mystery? What about the fact that the story is actually concise and contained well and all that stuff like it was in the older games? And then of course you have the stuff that you actually feel like you want to do, like, you know, memories that tie into the main story that you feel, oh, these are pretty cool. Black Flag has them as well, but at the same time, you're really discounting the fact that the older games. You're basically saying that the older games are not as good because the gameplay is a bit older, and that's of course going to happen. They're older games. You've not put up a counter argument against anything else that's actually in the game, which makes me think that you just didn't know it was there to begin with. Tailing missions in Black Flag were an absolute bore. Every other mission was a fucking tailing mission. Now, I love Black Flag to bits. It's a great game. The gameplay, overall better, is a strong sentence to... Well, it's a strong thing to say when every other mission is a tailing mission. Sometimes you're tailing on a ship. Oh, wow. Innovation. What's your favourite game outside of the Assassin's Creed series? Ooh. There's too many to list. The Witcher 3 is obviously a great one. Red Dead Redemption 2 is another great one. This bear is going to fucking die, I swear to God. There's a few others. Like Kingsley's Adventure for the PS1. What a game. What a game. I remember that. I was like, I want to become a night old wrinkle, help me. And it's just a little fox getting about with a sword and a shield, doing people in. Beautiful. The ship tailing missions are the worst. Oh yeah, no doubt. Outside of Assassin's Creed, other great games that I really enjoy. I've been playing a lot of Horizon Zero Dawn lately. I'm on my first playthrough. Well, my first proper playthrough is probably the best way to describe it. And that game is a cracking time. I'll probably stream some of it later, maybe. Prey was a good game. I never played it. Unity's graphics and fight. Unity's combat is a good time.
Get out of here, mate.
Why is this guy... Why can't I walk through this man?
Call yourself a soldier.
Yo,
Another
gents.
tough guy, boys. Take him down.
You like the Batman Arkham games? Oh yeah, they're a good time.
Yield, or your friend dies.
They get a little boring after a while, though.
Put a ball through his temple. Get back, or put a ball through his temple. Enough? I have him. Back off.
Have you seen this video criticising Red Dead Redemption 2 on how it removes gameplay freedom? I have, actually. It's a really good video, that one. And it isn't wrong.
Are you hurt? Nothing the one.
But it's a story game, isn't it?
Thank you, stranger.
What were they doing?
This lot was dragging me through the countryside, trying to make an example of a deserter. Sorry now, who are you?
No ships is hard.
A
It's a little.
deserter, you say?
Don't much agree with the fight, and I love this country. So there you have it. The name's David Walston. My friends call me Big Dave. Might I ask where you live so I could repay the debt when I'm able? It might take us a while. Us smithies don't earn much coin these days.
Our community is not far from here, and we certainly could use the services of a smith.
Would you consider plying your trade there?
Oh, it would make repaying you a spot easier? Huh, I just might.
Sticky Dave. Now what's this? It's animals and that in it. Well, why am I looking for animals and that? Let's get to 200 likes. I think that'll be pretty cool. If your ship isn't leveled up, you'll die in like 5 seconds. You'll probably die in like 5 seconds anyway. You know how it goes. Why does this look better than AC Syndicate? I don't know. Why does it? Why do you think it does? It's all about how you do things in the mission. What do you mean? Bring back the Big Dave cult. Oh god, the Big Dave cult has seen its days. There's no Homestead missions here. I'm really sad. Shall I go? I'm not sure if there are any in Boston. Let's just get on with it, shall we? I guess we're going to prison, boys. This is a really linear sequence. It kind of annoys me. Are you on a stream goes to Tsushima when that game is out? Oh, for sure. That game looks like a cracking time. Like, I look at that and go, I'm going to have a great time with this. Doesn't ship mostly rams you to death? That's why you ram it to death. Travel to New York. Oh, yes. Please. Should Ubisoft take notes from Red Dead Redemption 2? Not necessarily. Please play Syndicate again. I want to see all the bugs in the game. I don't. I think if there's one thing I could live without, it's replaying Syndicate, really. Right, let's get on the bloody horse. This horse is fucking useless, man. Right, boy.
So what is your stake in all this?
Same as yours. Peace, stability. A land in which all might live side by side, free and equal.
Why not join the Brotherhood, then?
My father was an assassin. Quite good at his job, too, as I understand it. But I hope to have children someday. It's hard to live in two worlds at the same time. So, I chose to live in one.
I understand.
I still contribute as I can. That's why we're here now.
Classic Boston. Everything gets stripped back in the Eagle Vision, and it looks really plain. God, why are these guards there? Not gonna lie, the horse riding in this game sucks. Yeah, it's not my favourite. I'd prefer to go on foot if I could. I accidentally killed a legendary ship when trying to attack a convoy.
He has been running a counterfeiting ring in the city. Locate the source of his operation, and we can have him arrested. He cannot harm the commander if he is in prison.
Do you know where he is?
Not exactly, but I have an idea where we can begin the search.
Want to defeat a legendary ship. Do I have everything upgraded to max, or if I don't, what do you recommend upgrade to max? I'd recommend upgrading to max on that one. Die, you disgusting men.
There are rumors of bad bills being circulated here. No doubt they come from Thomas.
Can we get those 200 likes, gamers?
This isn't money. It's colored paper. You've cheated me for the last time. God!
Ah, yes, a tailing mission, my favourite. Chase sequence, it's a tailing mission. Really? Move. Like there's a haystack there, but no, anything but jump in that. Oh shit. That idiot Dave, I think Connor should be arrested. Cheers to the super chat, man. I'm just killing his mates while somehow not doing fine. I'm fine. What will you stream after Assassin's Creed 3? Well, I've got Horizon Zero Dawn to do as well. I want to do Jedi Fallen Order because I haven't done a stream playthrough for that yet. That's operative. I will do one and it'll be great fun and we'll suffer. Assassin's Creed 3 really did love its long tailing missions. And I also loved the fact that these guys really do notice you. The point where they come back for you. Oh well, I've fucked this, haven't I? I'm fine. Zaid Herb, after AC Odyssey, do you still have hope for the next AC game? Also, what are your thoughts on Watch Dogs Legion? Watch Dogs Legion looks dull as fuck. I will be honest. I mean, cool, the concept looks like it substitutes actually having an interesting story. But at the same time... with Assassin's Creed, I have hope. I have faith in Ashraf Ismail to make a good game, but I don't have faith in the franchise to deliver on any of its core, you know, but foundations, if you will. But cheers for the super chat anyway, Zaid. I really do appreciate it. How do you change outfit colours? You go to a shop and you purchase the outfit. Should probably get out of that fucking tree if this guy can see me. It's a bad place to be. How does he not know I'm following him at this point? It's not like I'm being particularly secretive about it. He just runs into his mates galore, this guy. Fucking no fucks given. Well, this is a terrible place to stand, isn't it? try my best here, but... It's fine, don't worry.
Saddlers of the first water, Putney's on Mill Road, a name and reputation you can ride with.
Beep. See, these tailing missions in Assassin's Creed 3 are stupidly long. To the point where they're stupid. Why? Oh, we're here. Finally. Hide in plain sight, Connor. It's alright. Etsy had a habit of breaking that one too.
Might be. What's it to you? Ain't supposed to be none of your kind left. Suppose I'd best be rectifying that then. Get him!
Of course, we have to jump out the window with a loading screen in between.
There's another one! Grab him!
Boy,
Get away from there. That's my money.
I'm trying to get this guy. Now, Thomas Hickey, come back. Thomas Hickey, come back.
Touch those bills and I'll kill you!
Why am I on the fucking... Oh, God. I went around that thing to not be on the thing.
Hands off, I seen it first!
Me? Got him. Poison dynamite will make it quicker.
No more harm.
You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about.
Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom.
Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then...
You are both under arrest!
Oh, well, we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences the old-fashioned way. Can't we come to a...
Quiet!
What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning to...
Well, I like how he's standing up after that in the thing. Yeah, okay, we're in prison now.
You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned.
There's Hatham showing up.
Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Talking about Rogue, I guess.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog.
Did he cry when Black Bear died? Black Bear?
Yes. Two bears.
Blackbeard. No, I didn't cry, but it was a sad moment.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
Let's get to 200 likes, gamers. That'll be pretty damn cool. Ah, yes, the lighting that comes through this cell is rather cool. Is that a bucket? Can I use the bucket to poo? Will you wear the animal spirit outfit? Maybe at some point. You never know. I'm going to use this bucket to poo.
I think I would rather hold it in.
Good old Connor.
I'm telling you, he's planning an escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
They're looking straight at him.
Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sticky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even told me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
Alright, let's... What's that? We can interact with this too. Okay, let's go, Kip. Yes.
Get up!
Why is he sleeping on the floor when he has a perfectly fine stone bed?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
Well, that's exactly where I'll wind up then, won't it? Yeah, sorry, won't it be? Okay.
What are you looking at, half-breed?
Why did he push me, the dick?
You not understand English? That it?
Why do they push me? I mean, I'm just a nice man.
Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
I'm just down here first, man. Is that... Oh god, you're going to desync me if you're not careful. I'm too eager to go to prison, man. Here we are. The common area. Locate.
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me. Mason Weems?
Could be.
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules? Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor.
Williams is going to get bummed in.
Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh. Anyone I know?
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either...
Williams is definitely the quiet kid in school who warns you not to come into school.
Then
Oh
you
no.
understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
You're serious, aren't you? Very well. It's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. That loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
Pickpocket Finch without being detected. Why does he hang around by a fucking guard? Oh shit, I got detected after. Into that we go. I could just break out of prison right now. This body is coming with me. Okay. So it's just a complete dice roll, is it? Oh god, I'm in a cell, man. Turn to your cell. Yes, this is my cell now.
This key is useless.
That scream is weird.
Looking at? You in the market for a husband?
Fishy, no fear 561 gaming, my favourite gamer. How you doing? Right, what are you saying for yourself?
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can.
To be fair,
One or two
Connor
will
doesn't
serve to
realise
entertain the
that
guards.
Weems did not
You need
approach
to
him
make
with
them
this
angry.
scheme. Connor approached Weems.
We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
Oh yeah, see you in a bit. I thought you were saying something, but no, you were just saying goodbye. Breaking out of prison is my favourite part of Assassin's Creed. Oh good. You ready to see this? Whee! I slammed him on his face. Ow. It's not very nice. You ready to die? Look at all that dust coming off his face. I'm punching dust out of him. That flip along with you making the weird noise is far too funny, indeed. It just lifted him up and slammed him in. Nice button mash. That's all this combat is, to be fair. It's just button mash.
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And...
I like how Connor's hand clipped through Connor's hand there. I love those screams of pain. Like, how's he not noticing the gate open? Idiot. Jesus Christ, look at him. He's truly just not intelligent, is he?
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
Is that why you're shouting? Nearly. I like how Connor shouts with the guard right there.
Take care not to raise the alarm.
But the prison guard is not dead, he's just asleep. And you can see that because he's writhing on the floor in sheer agony with his head jammed into the wall. Weemus.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Like you would have heard the gate squeak. It's not like they're being quiet, is it? Sorry, I had to go. How have I got £26? Where have I come into possession of 26 whole pounds? Here, we got there. Sorry, I had to do bits. Oh no, who is that man?
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days. So manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you,
and bring you to your
Holy
cell.
Connor, my favourite. That is the
Tomorrow,
weirdest comment I've read today.
you go
Don't know
before the
why.
court, accused of plotting to kill
Cutscenes
good
in this
old
game scare
Georgie.
me. Yeah, look at Thomas Hickey's teeth.
Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what
I love Lee's mustache. Yeah.
But what's done is done.
I'm not even sure if that would work, but I'll allow one give me Lee since he's on screen. Fair enough. Eat Unity to cure Cansett. No. Pretty much Charles Lee, man. That's like the world's worst superhero.
I said, get up! Walk.
Bye now.
See you in a bit, gamer. Hi Fishy, hi gamers. His beard looked better in the original. In a lot of cutscenes, the faces do look kind of better in the original. Eat Unity to cure Cansett. Exactly. Are you on PS5 or Xbox Series X? What? I get this silly chat sometimes. Let's get to 250 likes, eh? Have to abscond for a bit. I'll be back soon. Take it easy, anonymous acquaintance is such a twister. Why aren't you using face cam? It just takes up too much space on the screen. It sort of bothers me.
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya?
Which console do you think is going to be better?
Well,
Probably
Washington
PlayStation
yourself is gonna be in
5 based on performance.
Hope nothing bad
For the
happens
Series
to
X
him.
based on specs.
You said
I
there'd
don't know.
be a trial.
It'll work out the same, but by performance I mean performance as in financially and on the market, which will succeed.
The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough. Keep moving.
Why do they build the suspense in the scene when that we know that Connor will live? Because we know that the protagonist will live in most situations like this. It only ever happens to be different in the occasional game, and more so in TV series than that. And as an assassination noise, which is pretty cool. I love the PS5 console, do you? Nobody's seen it yet. We just know the bits and bobs of the bloody architecture. That's it. In a minute, some random woman's going to jump out and chin Connor. It's going to be great. Are you ready? Look at all that dust that just flies off his face.
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box, little else.
PS5 isn't even out yet, lol. What's your favourite AC? JK, JK. What's great abroad trips you've been to? Not many, to be fair.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly.
Have you got the newest
that even
PS6?
repeating it
Oh
now
dear.
Disturbs my being. The man
Funny
before
weed
you
number.
plotted to murder our much beloved general. Indeed,
Look at the guy getting stabbed on the roof there.
darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
I absolutely fucking despise how this is all in slow motion. Why? Whose idea was this to put it all in slow motion? I like how George Washington walks off.
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham. They has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool to give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank?
We could try.
Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
He sounds like Edward. You need to get your hearing checked then.
Lower your goddamn guns. This man's a hero.
Israel Putnam coming in clutch. What a guy.
General can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle.
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
And that's the last we see of Peanut Face. Let's get to 250 likes. We're stupidly close now. Let's smash it in. Is he really playing Assassin's Creed 3? What, do you think this is like some really late April Fool's joke or something? Bad content. Oh no. Why is the man spamming bad content? He got timed out. He's talking about it wasn't impressive at the start of the sequence.
Well, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearned for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you?
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right.
Look at them
No
likes,
more, no
gamers.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars.
You tried AC Rogue? Yes, I have tried it. I played it before.
But do not drag these men into it.
Interact with the door. I love that objective.
We must now all hang together.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
How's the day
He's
going,
gone to
Fishy?
try and
That's
hold
alright.
New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
I'm sure we're due an out of the animus moment at some point. There we are. Knew that was coming.
Everything all right? Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us. Where to?
Brazil.
I like how there are wanted posters up for Desmond everywhere. I thought we only have Desmond to send in. Like, why?
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
Well, gaming. I like how he's wearing that hoodie, but a different bloody t-shirt. Do you think Ubisoft will actually head towards the game that is worthy of Assassin's Creed? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Who thought you come out in that? Yeah, whose idea was that?
Copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
I'm with some Hawaiian shirt with matching pants. Look at that. Why are they security?
Don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
Bilhete, por favor.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents.
They aren't wearing the Hawaiian pant.
You need to be careful. Hide! Hide!
Who saw me? I did him in. It was fine. It's like the modern day in 3. It is what it is.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful. Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
Você viu esse homem? Chame esse estudante imediatamente de UP.
Great. They've set up a checkpoint.
Hide! Hide! Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay.
He's a cleaner as well.
Seriously, what is the deal with stadiums and piss troughs? It's disgusting. And who thought they were a good idea?
Troughs are time and cost efficient.
I don't even see a stall in here. Looks like I'm close. Shit. Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight.
Why are these guys the employees of this place? They're wearing Hawaiian shirts with matching pants and shorts and that.
Watch your back, they're onto you. Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Que bando de martinha! Passam 20 minutos simulando sexo anal e fatura milhões. Eu quebro as costas trabalhando 80 horas por semana para tirar 100 pratas violentas. Agora tenho que ficar aqui para ser insultado por brutamonte de tempo. Ei, olha por onde anda.
Okay, let's go. I like how I jog off and like, someone call security, the man's being crazy. Who's fighting who here? That man versus some other man, I presume. What the? Why is there a Hawaiian pants man? I guess they never expect you to look down because the guy's just wearing that shirt doing bits against another man who's just dressed like a regular bloke. They're not in sporting get-up at all. He's just doing him in. It's just that guy. It's the guy who's wearing the same clothes as the bloody cleaner in the ring doing bits. Something else is happening down there. I can't believe that that is what's going on. Well, it looks like something horrid is happening there. He throws the gun at you.
Hurry, Desmond. He's the one. If he gets away with the artifact, we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
Whee! Punch me later. Come on, Daniel Cross. Do bits on me, yeah? Who's first? Oh, God. Shoot him. Ah. I just knocked him over that. I knocked him over the plant. How does someone wear that around their wrist?
Better move. Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
Trying to figure out where the fucking metro is, man. Me. He sits down there and chills, and everyone's like, well, what on earth is going on there? I love the two people making out next to them as Desmond is clobbering, he's clobbering Cross. It's just how it goes.
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
Which way am I going for this bloody power source now? Oh, that way. To that. Okay, let's put this power source in, and then we can perform deeds.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence, and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own.
Look at these dirty men.
But we soon discovered another use.
Let's get to 300 likes, gamers. That'll be a good number.
Their thoughts took on form.
People hate Unity because of the bugs, and that's it.
If 100 minds could wish away a wall
But
and create a tree, what might 1,000 do?
It's not just the bugs that I take issue with Unity, to be fair.
Might we change
But the bugs are still
consensus
present
and
anyway.
will the threat away? We resolved to send one into
There's
the
no
sky
bugs
where it
after the
might
glitches,
illuminate
no.
us all.
No, there are.
Once placed,
If anything, there's more
a
glitches.
sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world.
Unity is great after the patches. Does it make Arno less of a simp? No.
But it never came to be.
Unity's decent. Unity's fine.
We sent a dozen of them skyward.
It's just
But there was no way to make
not the best thing since sliced bread, is it?
to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Okay, let's go higher. Here we are.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward. We could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained.
Oh god, crikey.
The one you call
Hit the mic.
In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Good old Desmond, knowing bits and shit. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, show your friends, hit subscribe if you're new. That would all be fantastic. Right, let's get to that 300 like mark. And we're also 1,200 less than, actually, away from the mighty 200,000 subscribers, which is going to be huge. So I can't wait. Oh yeah, that makes sense. If we all play AC, we're all friends. It's a very positive outlook, I guess.
Wonder what stories the temple will tell me today.
Is Desmond a gamer? You'd hope so. You'd understand the plight of the gamers.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
I don't know, maybe they were sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of cryogenics? Or hibernation. I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it'll be like if we don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed to protect it. So now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
Classic gaming.
So, what's the latest? Learn anything interesting while you were exploring?
They were working on some weird stuff towards the end. Trying to engineer new bodies and store their minds inside computers.
Failure after failure. It must have been hard for them.
I worry about it too. I mean, they say there's something in here that'll help us. But what is it? Why is it locked up if it's exactly what we need?
I don't know. Maybe it's dangerous. Maybe they wanted to make sure only you could reach it.
That's the other question. What makes me so special?
I guess we'll know once we open the door.
Classic gaming. Yeah, let's get those likes in. Let's try to close the gap between 280 and 300 if we can help it. Let's go say hello to Sean, who likes to set up his computer all the way over here if we can chill.
Unbelievable.
What's up?
Your politicians are constantly referencing the Founding Fathers and insisting they must have been in support of one thing or another. I have never seen such a blatant disregard for history.
That's just typical political propaganda.
It's also dishonest and delusional. How can anyone claim to know what these people wanted based off scraps of paper and wishful thinking?
They're looking for intent. What these men envision for our country and its future.
Idealistic and unlikely. I don't think most of your presidents and senators and judges care what the founders thought. They just want to know how they can bend old words to achieve modern goals. Who cares if they were deists or theists or wanted a central bank? Why do people need the validation? What should matter is what you, as an individual, believe, and why you believe it. What, are we so insecure that we have to find 18th century letters to validate our beliefs? Oh, look, Mum, a dead man agreed with me. Maybe. If you transpose the letters in his shopping list, you can plainly see he was on my side.
Jesus, Sean. That's a cynical way to look at it.
Doesn't make it less true.
Classic Sean. William Miles here. What you saying, sir?
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but how's Mom?
We've already had that conversation. This is the part where they find another power source, is it?
Oh, look at that. I found a third power source.
I knew it.
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with
I'm still playing as Desmond, but it's...
The others sense it too and go
Connor's
about their work
monologue
with
is going on.
uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead.
Oh no.
I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor!
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
Achilles' actions in Rogue led to this. Classic gaming. Are there any Homestead missions we can do? Because I'm more interested in them, to be honest. Imagine Fishy replaying Odyssey. Oh god, no. It's not happening, that. Come on, let's close that gap. Let's get to 300 likes. We can do that, I think. Ah. Now this is gaming. Let's go say hello to our guy. Probably Big Dave. I mean, come on. Who else is it going to be? It's Sticky Div.
You, have a minute, my friend?
The proper tools.
Is it
You
coming,
keep
Big
on
Dave?
saying
You
gaming.
make any progress on the knife? I would like to give it to Miriam soon.
The steel Norris smelted is something else. I've rarely seen such fine metal. The trouble is my old tools aren't hard enough to work at. The ones I need aren't hard to find. A shop or two in New York sell them at a good price. I'd do it myself, but with the regulars after my head, I'll stay here safe and sound if I can.
I have matters to attend to in New York. I will see to it the next time I journey there.
Sounds good.
Big Dave. Right, to New York we must go. To... I presume this is probably the corner we want to be in. Should I get Rogue or Origins? Or, as you put it, Rouge? Origins. I'm back, lads. How's everyone doing? Trying to get to 300 likes, gamers! There's a few Homestead missions about in New York, so I suppose they all need doing. They need my undivided attention. Let me in. It's probably just this one Homestead mission in several places. Ebony hammer handle and hardened steel hammer head. Return the hammer pieces to Big Dave. To Sticky Div.
On a warpath by that deserter. What's his name? Big Man or some such thing?
Big Man.
Big Dave. Did in a whole unit escaping, they say. Dave's in for a rough ride, seems to me.
Well, Dave didn't do in the whole unit. I did, but okay. I'll forgive the ignorance. Odyssey was worse than mediocre. Odyssey was abysmal. Odyssey was, yes, that bad. Right, you know what? I can't be arsed with that right now. We'll handle that some other point. Liberation shit in this game. I just can't do it. The notoriety system is too steep and the fights last 7 months.
You the one they sent? Where you been? Anyway, I know who the traitors are. They've got lists of all the Patriot leaders in the area. If they hand them over to the Redcoats, the rebellion is finished in this part of the city. You need to find a way to switch these fake ones for the real thing.
Alright, let's go. Let's go do some bits.
Where's your mother?
Follow me. Let me.
Bugger! I guess you want a beating.
Please, help me.
That was easy.
Leave.
That wasn't necessary. I can handle myself. When he returns, he'll try and give me twice the thrashing.
Why would you stay with such a man?
This is my house and business. It's my tailoring that paid for this place. I'll take his drunken buffoonery over leaving behind what I've built.
If I told you there was another place where you could live and work, free of him, would you consider it?
The catch?
No catch. Our village is growing and in need of all forms of trade. Just business and a new life.
I'll come and see if what you say is true.
That's always a classic thing to do. Is what you say true? Well, find out next week on Your Mum is a Chav. Assassination contract. Oh, I can't. Can I be asked for an assassination contract? No. I cannot be asked with an assassination contract. Let's go back to the homestead now. Somebody banned fake Ezio. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and then after I was going to go Origins, then Odyssey. Cool. Connor is such a nice guy. Pretty open immigration policies. Likes to be a polite man to people. Here we go, let's do some gaming. What are you saying? Silk errand.
Day, Connor. I left some bolts of fine silk in my old home. They are very valuable, but I don't think it wise I return there. Someone might wind up dead. I was hoping you could retrieve them for me if you had time.
Cool. Retrieve Ellen's fine silk in New York. Well, let's go give Sticky Div his thing.
I have the tools you requested.
Ah, excellent. I'll get right to work. Norris has been hanging around pestering me about his knife.
I thought you should know I overheard some regulars talking. They are looking for you.
I imagine
We got the 300 likes, gamers. Lovely.
I'll have to face them sometime or another.
Now what's this? This is at the tavern, isn't it? So that's Father Timothy showing up. Is what it'll be. Let me in. Finding his flock. Oh yes. What a gamer.
Excuse me. Might I impose upon the kindness in your heart to give bed and board to a weary traveler?
Oh, traveler from where?
Across an ocean. London.
English!
Does not have that accent.
Rest assured, I'm not the king's man.
No, that is an American, that. That's an American. That.
Great kindness.
That is very content. That's.
We work hard for
It's
what
not
we
from
have
London.
here, old man. What is it you do exactly?
I wish to provide God for those who seek his salvation, not spoon-feed his word to those who already have their own. An outlook not shared by the monarchy.
Lord knows some of us have things to confess.
Ollie and I have been missing our Sunday Mass.
I'd like Maria to read the Bible. I'm sure if we all pitched in, we could build a church. If you'd be our pastor. Connor?
Welcome, Minister...
Father Timothy.
Good old Timothy. Raise a grand to build the church. Well, that's easy enough. Don't want to do that. I want to talk to the guy.
Bless you. This will build a fine place of worship. I hope sleep finds you well.
I don't understand. Oh, there we go. We got a church now, gamers. Isn't that wonderful? See that? Oh my god. How many of these things are there? Let's go this way. I'm back. What have I missed? Just a bit of gaming here and a bit of gaming there. What are the gamers saying over here?
Hey, Connor!
Gentlemen, you seem to be getting along.
Oh, aye. We're just on our way to have an ale. You might have noticed, I've got a bit of a temper problem. Oh, Diana's fine, the Spuds are fine. We've got a good thing going on here. I'm just happy I didn't hurt old Godfrey. Wouldn't I have been able to forgive myself?
So am I, Terry. So grateful you didn't poke me with your tiny fists.
Do nae rile me up.
All right. Take it easy.
I am happy things are well again.
Okay. This is the part where I get sent on a ton of errands, isn't it, basically? Cool. Tools of the trade.
I don't mean to be a bother, but I wanted to ask you something. When my cart went up in flames, I lost most of my tools. I've got some spares back at my shop in Boston, but as you know, I'm not really welcome around there. I thought if it wasn't too much trouble, you could help me retrieve them?
What would you have me do?
Retrieve them.
Watch my back while I gather them. Meet me in Boston at my old shop.
Well, that's easy enough, I guess. Okay, let's go up this way. It's probably just quicker to fast travel there. Has anyone's hair grown really long since the quarantine?
Somebody, please help me! Help! Somebody! Please help me!
What you saying, gamer?
Connor! Take the Lord!
Get me a doctor.
Prudence, are you all right? What are you doing out here in the woods?
Thank goodness! The baby's coming!
We need to get you to Dr. White.
No! I can't move! Take my horse! Bring him here! Go!
This is not the ideal time for this.
Dr. White, come with me now. What's wrong? Prudence is in labor in the forest.
In the forest? What in bloody hell is she doing out there?
Does not matter.
We need to get water.
Now?
Yes!
Warren, please.
Herself.
Was she pale? Was there blood?
Not that I saw.
Might be we have some time.
We must hurry.
She's in Tesco, evidently. This is gaming.
Hello, Doctor. I think I can manage at the moment.
Is she all right, Doctor?
No, she's not all right. She's having a baby, and here, by the looks of it... He is. Looks to be in fine health as well. Has a good set of lungs on him. No, I don't mean to rush you, but we need to get both you and... Does he have a name yet?
Hunter.
Good old Hunter, the baby that we never see again. At least not as far as I'm aware. Why is it buffering the stream? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Lyle can now craft level 1 medicine. Nah. Imagine if Hunter becomes an assassin in a future game. Yeah, it would phase me like not at all. I would not care much. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Connor?
Hello.
Norris, what are you doing out here?
I want to give Miriam her knife. Maybe you come with me?
Of course. What is keeping you?
I am nervous.
I am certain she will love the blade you made for her.
What am I doing? Giving a woman a knife as a gift? It's so stupid.
This is something she will appreciate and use.
Ugh. I made the stupid thing. I might as well give it to her.
Actually, Big Dave made the stupid thing. Do you know that in the comic book, Connor had a family like a wife and a daughter? I am aware. But this was the easiest escort mission ever. I can shoot you. See, like that, Miriam will be dead. How much longer are you going to stream?
Hello, Norris. Hello, Connor. I'd love to stay and chat, but I promised Ellen a bale of furs this week, and I'm not even close to making good. I need to get out into the bush right away.
2 hunters are better than 1. I can help if you like.
Would you? I'd be much obliged.
I bring something for you. Maybe it will help?
I really must get moving. I will thank you properly when I get back. Until then... Meet me at my northernmost hunting blind after you take your first skin.
What I need is the bow. Hunt a wolf? Oh my god, I'll hunt 3.
Yeah, man.
And just like that, I've hunted 3 wolves. Okay, I'm doing absolute bits against this Miriam character.
Connor, you out there?
Oh no. Why? Don't understand this.
Connor, you out there?
No, I'm not out there. I am in the trees.
Could use a little help here.
Yeah, I know. You know what I could use? It not being snowing. That would be great.
Bloody hell. Not him. The time for forgiveness has passed.
Please don't kill me. I'll never come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't come back again. I swear it.
Yeah.
If I hadn't had this blade, that lick spittle might have gutted me.
A timely gift from Norris, it would seem.
Indeed. I must make sure to thank him properly.
Lovely and good. Nice. Whew. I'm apart from about the part where she gave him a look as, what a gamer, let's go. Yeah, well, that's cool. Assassin's Creed should come to Australia. Assassin's Creed should come to gaming. Can't wait for AC Australia so I can get to fuck a kangaroo. Okay. I'm gonna pretend that wasn't a weird sentence to read. Let's head back to the Homestead and chill. Yeah, well, I think this is gonna. I don't know. I feel like this is probably the most natural point where I can go. You know what? As far as times to wrap up go, I think now's good. So thank you to everyone for coming along to this stream. Assassin's Creed Australia, you fight giant spiders and kangaroos. Yeah, but thank you everyone for coming along to this stream. I really do appreciate every last one of you. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be fantastic. I want to... oh my god, there's something went wrong with the super chat thing. I can't see who super chatted, but I'd like to thank everyone who did. Let me reload, see if it works. Okay, let's have a look, see if I can see the viewer activity now, and it won't come up with it. It comes up with a bloody monkey thing. It's not good. It just so it's like we've dispatched monkeys. Stream broke though. No, but yeah, if you want to become go ahead and become a patron, then there's a link in the description. You can go ahead and join that list of members there. But anyway, I will catch you all very soon with another video. We'll stream at some point, but until then, take it easy. Goodbye.